Hello everyone, let's get straight down to it, shall we? The McGonagall Boxing Podcast. Check me out on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, you know the score. Errol Spence is on his way back. Yes, he's vowed that he'll be fighting Danny Garcia, a fight that should have taken place before Spence's horrendous car crash, and it's probably going to go down next. We're looking at early 2021. Now, when I first found out about this fight yesterday, I was very sceptical. I thought this is too soon for Spence. This is too tough a test. I like the time frame of 2021. I believe, I was, trusting the medical advice. That's a good time frame for Spence to come back. It's worked out well in some ways, being locked down, no boxing activity, because that gives Spence enough time to recuperate and recover, because that was a horrendous car crash. So I like the time slot. I like the fact he's coming back in 2021. It's important we do not rush him. It's important he has a lot of medical tests and assessment before he starts fight camp though. We do not want to see anyone get hurt unnecessarily. But if he gets the green light, which I believe he will do, because he's still in the prime of his life, then it's game on. The more and more I like this fight. I'll tell you why, because it's two crossroads. If Spence cannot beat Garcia, that shows you how much he has declined since the car crash. That shows you how much it's taken out of him. And it'll also be tough for him, I believe, to recover from this loss. If Garcia doesn't beat Spence, then where does he go? He hasn't looked convincing for a long time now. I would dare say 4 years. And I believe Furman in 2017 took something from Garcia. He took that swag, that confidence. I don't see the same swagger about Garcia or the same menacing input. He's looked very average in his last two fights against journeyman. And let's be honest, he got out-willed and out-skilled against an aging Sean Porter before that. So it's a crossroads fight, isn't it? They've both got to win this one. But if Spence is anything like the Spence, even at 80%, he should beat Garcia. There's no question, an aging Garcia. If he's not, then he's in trouble, because Garcia, although I believe he's on the decline, he's still a top 5 welterweight. He's still in the mix, he's still competitive, and he's still a good fighter. So if Spence thinks he can just casually stroll through this one at 50%, then he's in for a rude awakening. He will not beat Garcia. So it's very interesting, isn't it? Let's see how it unfolds. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know how much Spence has got left after that car accident. It wasn't just a simple A&E check over job out the next day. It was horrendous. He was comatized. He's in hospital for a good couple of months. That's a serious accident. And we also know that was caused because of his drink issues. If you're abusing your body with drink and drugs, any athlete will tell you you're in trouble. So do we know then problems have been resolved? If they haven't, then he's in a world of trouble. I believe he won't beat Garcia. If he's fully recovered, if he's fully committed to no drink, no drugs, getting back to the Spence, that fought Mikey Garcia, that fought Brooke, then he has to clearly be the favourite, and I believe he will beat Danny Garcia. But it's an interesting fight, isn't it? Garcia's a tough cookie. He's not the fighter he was, but he's still a proud man. I think he's most likely to take Spence to a decision either way, but it's all to play for, isn't it? Who has declined the most? Has Spence through his car accident, or has Garcia just through father time? We're going to find out. If I had to choose someone, I've got to go with Spence. But, that's not a definite answer. Let's see how much he's got left, and let's get it on. All right, guys, I'm out. See you soon. Bye.